Yo, what's going on, guys? Koi here. Today we're going to be talking about the catacombs. The catacombs are a very, very important thing that we got to talk about. There's going to be a whole guide on pretty much how to approach it, when are you supposed to do it, what are the best things to know about while you do it, and all that good stuff. So first things first, you're I'm going to make some things very clear: is preparation, evaluation, and domination. That's the key points right there. Remember, preparation, evaluation, domination. The reason I'm making this so clear to you guys is because there's going to be a lot of preparation in order for you guys to not be dominated inside of the catacombs. So, first things first, we're going to get started with the fact that you need potions. Potions, whether that be for mana, whether that be for anything, you just need potions. You're going to need potions, potions, potions. Nothing really matters besides potions, buffs, your best armor set, your best items, everything like that. Because all that's going to have to do is, you know, getting through the catacombs is definitely going to be harsh, especially whenever you're trying to do these heavy grinds and you don't want to be left vulnerable against anything, whether that be the mobs or the other players. The other thing is, do not toggle PvP. What do you call it in the game? Do not toggle PvP. The reason why, right, is because if you toggle PvP, uh, you could get the penalty, and that makes you be able to drop items. Just do the normal. Do not worry about it. It's gonna activate PvP for you. You could turn it off whenever you leave the crypt. Don't worry about it. It's just that there's going to be a lot of stuff that I'll be discussing as we get into that part. So the other part is you're going to need a mount. Everyone needs a mount. If you do not have an evolved mount, you're going to have a really hard time in the crypt because you're not going to be able to get around. You're not going to be able to run away. You're not going to be able to boost yourself to the next quest or boss that you need to do or commit. Now, there's a lot of stuff that's going to try to kill you in there, and if you're not fast enough, then you have a very high chance of dying. Very high chance, especially if you get overwhelmed. Now, the other thing you guys got to do is definitely get this checkpoint on the map. There's a checkpoint right here. This checkpoint pretty much is the one of the best checkpoints in the game, as it lets you get to the catacombs, it lets you talk to Zorn, and it lets you get the flying mount. That is a separate video that I'm also doing today, so do take that into consideration. Do keep a lookout for that. So, remember that point on the map. It's right here, and then the catacombs are right here. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be going this way, and then there's a little spot that you could go to after you pass the little hole in the wall, which is about right here. A little hole in the wall. Don't go down there, you'll get stuck. And then just go over these rocks. And then here you are. Fall down here, and you're at the catacombs. And now the second you enter the catacombs, you're gonna get PvP tagged. You see down here? Ready? And PvP tag about now. Nope, it's a little deeper, I guess. There we go. See? Now, you cannot turn it off when you're inside, but you can turn it off the second you get out. See? Look. Can't turn it off. And then, now. Alright. So, getting out, you always want to disable it because the other thing is evaluation. We're going to go ahead and talk about evaluation now. So, what you want to do whenever you get ready to do a catacombs run is you want to make sure you have an ally or two. You could be a solo player, but that depends on your server. All right. Next, you also have to check the highest level players in your server. Who's Crash is a cool guy. I met him before, so he's not that bad of a guy. But he does have two PKs. If he has two PKs, then that's two player kills, which means he's killed some people through the the really bad methods. Let's see. See that guy in there? He's going to be running in level 31. He's probably doing the quest. Another thing is you also want to make sure that if you have not gotten the quests to go inside the catacombs, I would suggest doing the quests before entering the catacombs because they're going to lead you into the catacombs, the main quest. All right. The other thing is, if there's a lot of people, high levels in a guild, you do not want to be in there. You do not want to be in the catacombs because they're most likely farming the catacombs before level 50. So, do not like get pressured by anybody to enter the catacombs with a big group. Only 4 people could be in a party, all that crazy stuff. And if you have an ally, you have an ally. The other thing is you can make friends with a lot of people inside the catacombs. Really just depends on if they accept your party invite. If they don't accept your party invite, then, you're going to have a hard time. Boom, party invite, because he's a lower level. Let's see. And then let's do like, he's the only person I have to worry about right now. Alright, let's talk about the enemies in the catacombs. We have skeleton soldiers, skeleton generals. We have spiders on the ceiling. We have, we'll look at these guys right now. These guys drop some really good stuff, by the way. I'll just pull up their thing. As you can see right here, he does drop gemstones. Gemstones are very important. The big guys drop the really good stuff, though, such as alloy, blizzard staff, legendaries, all that crazy stuff. So, yeah, very, very important. The other thing is bosses. Bosses are very, very important, too. The spiders drop the sulfur. They drop down from the ceiling. Very, very annoying because if you're trying to do a quest, these dudes will give you a hard time. So just try to dip and dodge all the spiders. If you have a horse or a mount, you'll be able to. No problem at all. The other thing is your mini-map. You kind of want to focus on trying to get around appropriately. As you can see, right here is one of the more important rooms that you're probably going to have to get to as you get further into the catacombs. All the end game ore is here, by the way. So as you can see, there's an air warlord right here. There's end game ore right here, right there, and right here. There's legendary chests here, epic chests here. As you get through the catacombs, you will be able to pretty much fight as hard as you can to get through this area and grind what you need to grind. Mostly story-based quest lines, so you don't have to worry about anything else. After that, there's not really too much to worry about here besides, generally the boss. Now, to get to the boss, it's going to be for a separate video. I don't want to talk about the boss here because I want to defeat the boss first, and then we'll discuss the boss drops and all that stuff. But I can give you guys a glimpse if we just, if you guys see this way. Hang on. Well, we'll try to see if we could get there. I don't remember the route to get to the boss, honestly. But I can show his drops. So if I click on his thing, as you can see, Badam, the King of Skeletons, he drops nothing but legendary, sulfur, all the crazy stuff. Is it really good to fight the guy? Not really, honestly, because the best you could get is like the armor. If you don't get the armor, then you're kind of like, it's okay. If you don't get the armor, you don't get the weapons. It's going to be a hard grind, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. So, very, very important. Ooh, kill Kronok with me. Just keep in mind, a lot of these quests are very annoying down here. Very, very annoying quests. And, the way that we're going to talk about the next part is Domination. Now, Domination, if you want to be the king of the catacombs, you want to bring a 4-man squad from your guild. And if you could get more people, then you could get more people. If you can't get more people, then you're going to have a harder time than other people are. Because the more people that you bring, the less problems you're going to have. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, it's going to be very, very annoying. Let's see if we can find the boss here. I think I'm going in the right direction now. There's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of spiders. I hate the spiders so much. They're actually very strong. They also have poison, so try not to get poisoned down here. You don't drop items in a normal PvP sense. You drop items if you're a PK, like a player killer. So yeah, do take that into consideration. Here's the skeleton god. Badam. I'm just trying to get out of the way of these skeletons so I can showcase what's up. Okay, I'm just gonna go all the way over here. See if they follow still. No, they're not gonna follow. All right, cool. So as you can see, the King of Skeletons is here. Very, very strong, dude. Probably the strongest boss in the game as of this moment. So yes, as you can see, we can also click him. See his damage. That damage is insane. All like mostly physical attack, but very high magic attack. 8,000 EXP on kill. Very nice defense at that. Let's see. He drops sulfur. He drops a blessed scroll of armor, blessed scroll of enchantments. He does drop the cursed body, the Zolbi armor, and the Bone Crusher mount. So if you're a free-to-play player, I know it's devalued because you could just buy it on the item shop, but the Bone Crusher mount does exist. All right. Well, I hope this guide helps you out. Remember to preparation, evaluation, and domination. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy and peace out, dudes.